What's going on, everybody? Red Velvet is back. We're coming to you live. For the first time in a long time, we're live, pal. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing great. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. The weather was pretty good. Then snow. I woke up to snow. We had a great night of wrestling on Saturday night. And then waking up to snow. Not cool, man. Not cool. But made the best of it. Luckily, it's gone, but the cold weather's here. It looked like there was a lot of wrestling going on this weekend. We had state finals. We had club wrestling, a lot of club wrestling going on. But real quick, I got something serious to talk about. Here at Diner Pod, we cover a lot of teams. We cover about 34 teams right now, high school teams, and even more youth clubs and all that. But we had a member of the Dinerverse pass away. Our thoughts and our prayers are with the family of Chase Bennett. I hope Riverton Park, I know you're grieving, and from the bottom of my heart, we do love you. And please, if you need anything, please reach out. So thoughts and prayers are with the Bennett family. Now, moving on, we do want to thank the people that make this possible, our sponsors. Yes, thank you to all of our sponsors that make this possible. We are very, very thankful for the sponsors. There are sponsorship opportunities available if you are interested. Also, want to thank the subscribers. 99 cents per month. You click that button 2 times. You subscribe to the Diner Podcast. You get early access to all podcast episodes, except this one because we're live, pal. But I will drop this into the SubHub library once we're done. Some other cool things. I'm going to start doing some more exclusive content as well. I mean, 99 cents, it's a pretty smoking deal right there. So there's that. We got some community notes. FHS Soccer, their rec signups are ending. They completed. They're over. But they still need a couple more kids for their middle school soccer team, their travel team. So if you are a 5th grade through 8th grade, please, and you're interested in soccer, interested in playing soccer, I'm stuttering Stanley over here. If you're interested in playing soccer, please reach out to FHS. Anthony Spinks, president, Harley Wolf, VP. Great people. I've enjoyed working with them so far. They're actually going to be on the podcast here in a week or two. They also, the rec league, they got a lot of people signed up, a lot of people from different counties. So just out of these, I don't know. Out of everybody signed up, here's the counties that are represented. We got Sullivan, Duggar, Linton, Shakamak, Farmersburg, Hymera, Shelburne, and Riley. That's a pretty broad. So that's awesome. Omar, I hope you're doing good. Hi, Gail. This is the problem with interactive shows. When I'm live. So we're coming to you live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Kick. I'm on TikTok. So people are going to be chiming in. If you're a first-timer here, please chime in. Say hi. Say what's up. Let's talk. Let's engage. Let's keep growing. So FHS Soccer still needing a couple more for their travel team. If you're interested, please reach out. And we also have some big things going on over here. Reagan White, Northview basketball star Reagan White signs with Hanover to play basketball. Northview athlete Owen Frazier is going to IU East to run track and field. I guess run, track, throw, field. How we doing, SOS? And then Cloverdale linebacker Trey Henderson has committed to Wabash. Wabash always fights. Is getting a stud. You like my new hat? That's pretty sweet. I had North Putt coach Brian Henry on last week, and he brought gifts. I love when the gifts bring gifts. So there's that. What's up, Jeremy Neely? Hope you're doing well, pal. All right, one more community note. I want to give a shout out. Seeger girls basketball, 8th grade girls to be exact, bi-county champions. They defeated Fountain Central and Covington to win the bi-county championship. So congratulations to the Lady Patriots. All right, it is time. We're going to get down to nitty-gritty. We got a lot to talk about. Next Level Athletes has blown up, bigger than I expected. I didn't realize baseball season in college started in February. But we're gonna hold on baseball season. We're going. I gotta play the intro, Deva. All right, this Next Level Athlete segment. Jeremy Neely, I would love a Cloverdale hat. So you might know a guy or a gal that can make that happen. Next Level Athletes. The story about Next Level Athletes. We have the Dinerverse, and people are like, "What's the Dinerverse?" The Dinerverse is really what's in my head. When I commentate or we cover your school, I got wrestlers too. I mean, professional wrestlers are in the Dinerverse. So it's a big universe right now. When the kids and the athletes from the Dinerverse high schools move up to the college or even the pros, they still stay in the Dinerverse. So this is Next Level Athletes. I do this segment to help, the kids realize, like, hey, you could be from a little small farming town and end up in the pros or at college. It is possible. It's just you got to put the work in. So I do this segment to inspire these young athletes. And we're going to start in the NBA. Craig Porter Jr., Terrell South graduate, plays on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavs took on the Nets last week, and the Cavs won 112-84. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. I feel like I'm too close to the camera. Right up in the grill. Michael Porter Jr. for the Nets was their leading scorer. He had 14 points and 5 rebounds. For the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell does it again, leads the team in scoring, 17 points and 5 assists. Craig Porter Jr., 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. That is a 2-2-2. And then the Cavs take on the Hornets. Was anybody a Hornets fan in the 90s? Because the teal and purple was sweet. I had one of them, the starter whoosh coats. It was poofy. And every time you walk, it went whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. If you had one, please let me know. The Cavs win 118-113. Donovan Mitchell does it again, 32 points, 4 assists. Craig Porter was on a rest day. He did not play. And then for the Hornets, Con Canupel. I totally butchered that name. I know it. He had 33 points and 6 rebounds. Then the Cavs take on the defending champion, Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder win 121-113. Donovan Mitchell leads the way, 20 points and 7 rebounds. James Harden, new Cavalier to the team, 20 points, 9 boards, but he got a cycle as well. Then for the Thunder, Isaiah Joe had 22 points and 5 steals. Jason James, you were a Kendall Gill fan? Dude, he was sweet. I remember him on My Brother and Me from Nickelodeon back in the Disney. We're going down to college now. We had Jalen Moore from Cloverdale. He plays in Hungary. They did not have any games this week, so we are dropping down to college. We're going to start women's basketball. Rose Holman taking on Earlham. I'm sure it's pronounced differently, but we're going to call it Earlham. The Engineers win 70-67. For Earlham, Berkeley Shelton had 27 points, 14 rebounds, and a cycle. That's a double-double cycle. That's pretty cool. She represents Pendleton Heights High School from Indiana. Caitlin Fennell, the West Vigo alum, scored 19 points and 4 rebounds. And then we got Lakeland Junior College, or Community College, taking on Spoon River College. Lakeland wins 63-45. Lakeland then takes on John Wood Community College. Lakeland wins 76-32. Marion takes on Indiana Wesleyan. The Knights win 69-53. Taylor Double had 18 points and 2 steals, representing Huntington North. And then for Indiana Wesleyan, Aaliyah Krieger from Lake Central, 29 points and 9 boards. I had to really zoom in on this. My eyes are getting older or worse. I don't know. I got to zoom in more. I don't like it. I don't like getting old. So remember, kids, listen to your parents and eat your fruits and vegetables. Pays dividends later on in life. Marion takes on Huntington. The Knights win 72-47. Annika Nelson, 12 points and 6 rebounds for Marion. Abby McAnally, 23 points and 21 rebounds. That is a big double-double. The Marion Knights clinch their 11th Crossroad League championship. So congratulations to the Marion Knights for doing big things. IU Kokomo takes on IU Columbus. IU Kokomo, I don't even have the score. I think Kokomo won because they always win. Abby Fleetwood, 18 points and 7 boards and a cycle. Mackenzie York, 22 points and 7 rebounds and a cycle as well. IU Kokomo takes on Brescia, and Brescia won 63-52. Anya Friend had 15 points and 5 rebounds, the former Bloomington South Panther. For Brescia, Gracie Risley, 14 points and 1 rebound. How we doing, Mom? Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the beach. I'm up here freezing. It's cold. Despite the loss to Brescia, IU Kokomo makes the postseason for the first time since 2019-2020 season. They haven't been in the postseason since before COVID, and so this is big news, big stuff. Congratulations to IU Kokomo. Then we got Quincy taking on Maryville. Maryville wins 85-60 for Quincy, and I apologize ahead of time with the name butchering. Bear with me. Achimapuma Danzo had 17 points and 4 rebounds. And then for Maryville, Adlin Ayer had 16 points and a rebound. Then Quincy took on McKendree. McKendree wins 71-58. For Quincy, Katie Flynn had 12 points and 6 rebounds. And Achimapuma Danzo had 12 points and 3 rebounds. For McKendree, Bailey Parks, 25 points and 7 rebounds. And we got some men's basketball. Valpo, we got the Greencastle star Brody Whitaker going to Valpo. The Beacons took on Bradley, and the Beacons win 79-72. I just found out recently the Valpo is called the Beacons, not the Crusaders anymore. News to me. For Bradley, Alex Hubretsky had 22 points and 2 rebounds. JT Pettigrew, 22 points and 5 boards. Then Valpo takes on UIC. The Beacons win 71-67. Sader Servilis had 13 points and 5 rebounds. Brody Whitaker, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And then USIC, that's the utility company, not the college basketball team. UIC. Elijah Crawford, 22 points and 3 boards. ISU Sycamores taking on the Northern Iowa Panthers. The Panthers win 81-60. Will Horneth, 18 points, 3 rebounds, and a cycle. Ian Scott for ISU had 14.7 boards and a cycle as well. ISU taking on Belmont. Belmont wins 87-70 for ISU. Ian Scott had a big game despite the loss. 16 points, 11 boards, and a cycle. People are like, why are you shaking your hands? It's my cycle movement. Sometimes I switch hands, and my left hand's not as good. For Belmont, Jack Smiley, 18 points and 3 assists. Ball State taking on Ohio. We got Linton Minor, Joey Hart over at Ball State now in some MAC action. The Bobcats win 69-57. Devin Barnes had 17 points and 2 assists. For Ohio, Aiden Hadaway, 18 points and 8 rebounds. And Jackson, oh, good Lord, these people, their names, Pavletsky, 18 points and 6 rebounds. Ball State then takes on Akron in another MAC matchup. Akron wins 78-65. Tavari Johnson, 25 points and 6 rebounds. Davion Hill at 18 points and 11 boards. Yes, a double-double. Now we got some community college. We got Terre Haute South athletes playing at Elgin Community College. I would pull it up, but I don't remember. Oh, wait, I got it right here. Just bear with me. They should get their kudos because that's me for being not intelligent. Jalen Wells. Why did I couldn't remember that? Anyway, Jalen Wells was on the team. He did not play. Davy Flowers, 34 points and 6 steals for Elgin. Last week, he dropped 54 points for Morton. Kevin Cathy Jr. had 13 points and 4 boards. And then Elgin took on Moraine Valley Community College, and Moraine won 77-70. Now we got some baseball. I'm finally caught up. I'm half the month. I caught up in the same month. I'm just a little late. ISU Sycamores, they took on Miami, Florida, the number 23 ranked Miami Hurricanes. The Hurricanes win 6-2. Batting for ISU, Emil Estrella had 2 hits, 1 RBI, and a double. Nick Sutherland from Greencastle had a hit and an RBI. And then on the mound, Hunter Small had 3 strikeouts. And then the ISU goes to the Snowbird Classic. They start off against Miami of Ohio, the other Miami. The Sycamores win 11-3. Carter Beck had 2 hits, 5 RBIs, a double, and a home run. Nick Sutherland with a hit, a ribby, and a double. Jack Armstrong had 6 strikeouts. ISU taking on Brown. Isn't Brown the smart college? I wasn't that intelligent, so I don't know. I believe they were. I could be wrong. Probably am, but don't care. ISU taking on Brown. Brown wins 16-12. Batting side, Mason Rowell, 3 hits, an RBI, a double, a triple, and a homer. And yes, that's a baseball cycle. That's the first time in 2026 I got to do a baseball cycle. Nathan Sullivan with an RBI. ISU taking on UMass Lowell. The Sycamores win 10-2. Batting wise, Jeremy Martinez had 3 hits, a double, and an RBI and a home run. Nick Sutherland, 2 hits, 3 RBIs, and a homer. Ty Brooks had 7 strikeouts on the mound. Then we got Vin Sins. We got Wyatt Mullen from South Putt playing baseball down there. Vin Sins taking on Schoolcraft College. I don't know what that Schoolcraft College. That's an interesting name. The Trailblazers of Vin Sins win 13-3. Grady Hartman, 3 hits, 3 RBIs, and a double. And Wyatt Mullen scored a run. Jacob Allen had 4 strikeouts on the mound. Now we got Murray State, the Racers, taking on North Alabama. We got Northview alum Dylan Zinko. He is a pitcher for the Murray State Racers. North Alabama wins 15-5. Luke Mistone had 2 hits and a ribby. And then Jack Wadja and Jacob Rodkin, that's off, 3 strikeouts each. Then Murray State plays a 3-game series against Butler. The Racers win game 1, 6-0. Christopher Hawkinson, 3 hits and a double. Nick Shuddy had 9 strikeouts. Second game against Butler. The Racers win 6-4. Parker Earhart, 2 hits, an RBI, and a double. On the mound, Reese Oakley, 7 strikeouts, and Dylan Zinko, 5 strikeouts on the mound. Murray State takes on Butler for the 3rd time. This is actually the 2nd game of the doubleheader. The Racers win 3-2. Connor Chisholm, 2 hits, and Luke Mistone, 2 hits. Ethan Like from Evansville Central, 4 strikeouts on the mound. Then we got IU, Kokomo. Peyton Lear, Northview baseball player, plays at IU Kokomo now. They took on Indiana Wesleyan. Wesleyan wins the first game. It was a 2-game series, maybe a doubleheader. Could be wrong yet again. Wesleyan wins 11-5. The second game, Wesleyan wins 12-10. Jedvir Garcia, 2 hits and a ribby. Peyton Lear hit 2 RBIs and a double. That does it for the baseball. Now we got softball action. Softball's just starting. It started just like a couple weeks later. IU Southeast taking on IU South Bend. IU Southeast wins on the batting side. Sophia Guy, 3 hits, 4 RBIs. She is from Mooresville. There we go. Hallie Foley had 4 strikeouts on the mound. IU Southeast taking on IU South Bend. How many IUs are there? Somebody please let me know in the comments how many IUs we got in the state of Indiana. IU Southeast gets a shutout, 8-0. Ava Allen had a hit and an RBI. Lizzie Lightgable from Riverton Park, a hit and just a hit. So Ava Allen from Cascade, another Dinerverse athlete. All right. Put that in my show notes. Emma Davis from Bar Reeve had a strikeout on the mound. Then we got Taylor University taking on Oakland. Taylor wins 7-4. Lizzie Sanders from Clay City gets a hit. Ava Everman had a hit and 2 RBIs. And then on the mound, Lizzie Sanders, 4 strikeouts. Taylor then takes on Oakland yet again. 6-3, Taylor with the dub. Bella Browning had 3 hits and a double. Lizzie Sanders, 2 hits and an RBI. And then on the mound, Claire Cullen, 3 strikeouts. Now we got App State. We have a young lady from Clay City, plays at Appalachian State. Her name is Sophie Moshos. App State is at the Tar Heel Invitational. First, they take on Princeton. That is one of the smart schools. I do know that. Not as good as Harvard as I hear. Could be wrong. I'll ask an alum sometime. Woo! Liam Kerbix, I am good. How are you doing, buddy? App State wins 3-2 against Princeton. Grace Barrett, 2 hits and a double. Cameron Fisher had 5 strikeouts, and Sophie Moshos, 2 strikeouts. App State then takes on the North Carolina Tar Heels. Tar Heels win 5-3. Michaela McLean, 3 hits, an RBI, a double, and a home run. Cameron Fisher, 4 strikeouts. App State takes on Princeton again, and App State wins again against Princeton, 6-3. Taylor Schaefer, 2 hits, 4 RBIs, and 2 home runs. Cameron Fisher got 3 strikeouts on the mound. App State takes on Ryder. App State wins 9-3. Michaela McLean got 3 hits, and Sophie Moshos 6 strikeouts. I don't know what I was doing with my hands there. So that does it. That's all the next level athletes. That was a lot right there. Now it is time for the varsity special. I got to make that a little longer. I can't get my water down in time. We're going to start with wrestling. We had the state finals. IHSA state championships. Center Grove wins the state as the team. And now we got some individual stuff, individual accomplishments. We got podium finishes. I just got to find them. There they are. First place, we have one state champion from the Dinerverse, Nate Rio from Avon. Second place, Jensen Boyd and Case Bridge. Third place, Mason Goals and Spencer McCammon from Modern Day Evansville. Fifth place, Keenan Mowry Shields from South Putt. And seventh place, Griffin Osborne from Terre Haute North. Congratulations to those athletes representing the state. They showed up. One state champion and 6 podium finishes. That's pretty good, I think. That's pretty darn good. I got some club wrestling. We got the Indy Nationals, and that was a big invite for all these clubs. And there were several wrestlers from high school all the way down to elementary school. So you're gonna hear about the Indy Nationals, high school 3 times. Red Cobra Wrestling Academy takes first place across the board. For the high school boys, Dakota Willoughby from Red Hawk Wrestling Academy got first place. Gunnar Payne from Attica and James Rabola from Prodigy got second place. Then in the high school girls, Jay Johnson and Caitlin Moore representing Red Cobra took first place. Riley Walker from Terre Haute North got first place. And Anderson Cheshire from Terre Haute North got second place. Congratulations. And that does it for wrestling. We got girls basketball. We had semi-state here in Indiana. Illinois still rolling a little bit. We got Northview against Ron Colley in the first round of the semi-state. And you know what really grinds my gears? The semi-state's 2 games. I feel like the closer you get to state should be less games, but what do I know? The HSA knows more than I do. Ron Colley beats the Knights, ending their season 58-40. Carly Schrader and Cambry Schultz had 13 points apiece. Park Heritage was in the 2A semi-state over at Greencastle. They took on Heritage Christian in the morning. They win 46-37. And then they take on Eastern in the nighttime, and they get beat by Eastern, ending their season 48-41. Over in Richland County, over in Illinois, Richland County takes on Hamilton County. The Tigers win 60-48. Aaliyah Flitner had 20.7 boards in a cycle. Khalees, I figured out her name's not Kelsey, it's Khalees. So I apologize, Khalees, for butchering your name all these weeks. 15 points, 9 rebounds, and a cycle. Taylor Bloomer had 12 points and 2 assists. Now we got boys basketball. They didn't put a lot of stats in this week, so we might go fast. Avon taking on Warren Central. The Orioles win 56-48. Tyrone Elmore, 20 points and 7 boards. Isaiah Mayberry, 14 points, 7 assists. Bloomfield taking on North Central Farmersburg. The Cardinals win 66-42. Chris Benford, 17 points and 4 rebounds. Eli Harris had 12 points and 6 boards. Blake Neal got a double-double, 29 points and 12 rebounds. Terre Haute South takes on Bloomington North. Cougars win 55-44. Fountain Central takes on the Indiana Def, and the Mustangs win 55-15. Frontier takes on Faith Christian. The Falcons win 75-52. Greencastle against Indian Creek. The Tiger Cubs win 72-50. Linton Stockton against the Eels of Clay City. Miners win 89-33. North Montgomery takes on Clinton Central. 56-39. Can't read my own typing. The Cougars win. Isaac Thornton had 18 points, 7 rebounds, and a cycle. Colton Arnold had 10 points and 4 rebounds. North Putt taking on Owen Valley. Cougars win 52-37. Northview taking on North Vermilion. I didn't know this game was going on. I'm a Northview guy, so my bad. 67-33, Knights get the dub. Braden Goff, 19 points and 5 rebounds. Gavin Dighton, 12 points and 2 rebounds. Seeger taking on Tri-County. The Patriots win 62-50. Jake Saltz, 24 points, 3 rebounds, and a cycle. Jack Cole, 15 points, 9 assists, and a cycle. Garrett Cooksey got 10 points and 9 rebounds, and Mason Hughes got the cycle as well. South Putt against Southmont, 51-47. Dean McGuffey got 16 points and 4 boards. Terre Haute North taking on Park Tudor, 63-39. Patriots with the dub. Cam Fennell, 19 points and 6 rebounds. Tyler Wren, 14 points and 4 assists. Blake Hammond, 12 points and a rebound. West Vigo defeats Cloverdale 58-55. Cascade Cascade loses to Danville 68-66. South Putt takes on Owen Valley and gets the dub 54-40. Bloomfield takes on North Knox. Cardinals win 87-46. Cascade against Greencastle in the MAC action. The Cadets win by 1 point, 56-55. Nathan Sutherland goes off, though, 26 points and 5 rebounds. Connor Sullivan, 13 points and 4 rebounds. And Sam Gooch got the double-double, 12 points, 11 boards. Frontier taking on Attica. Frontier wins 51-38. North Central comes up short against Linton Stockton, 59-53. Avon takes on Noblesville, and Noblesville wins 58-46. North Vermilion takes on Fountain Central. The Falcons win 48-41. Park Heritage against Sigurd, WRC matchup. The Wolves win 71-57. Carter Crum, 19 points, 10 rebounds, and a cycle. Trey Shelsky got 19 points and 4 rebounds. Isaac Pickle got 14 points and 5 boards. And Joel Miller, 12 points and 3 steals. Western Boone against Sheridan. Sheridan wins 72-44. Tristan Falk, 13 points and 4 rebounds. Bo Sawyer, 12 points and 3 rebounds. And Quinn Westerfeld got the cycle. Western Boone against Rossville. Rossville wins 74-46. North Montgomery against Sheridan. Sheridan wins 59-31. Colton Arnold got 13 points and a steal. Southmont takes on Frankfurt. The Mounties win 82-69. Terre South comes up just short to Southport, 60-57. Crawfordsville loses to Speedway, 54-47. Sullivan and Cloverdale go to overtime, 56-49. Arrows get the dub. Terre Haute North against Northview, a Terre Haute Metro top 5 matchup, number 1, number 3. Patriots win 63-44. Avon against Indy Metro, 60-44. Orioles with the dub. Clay City defeats Duggar Union 62-41. Cloverdale beats Eminence 61-34. Covington beats South Vermilion 57-30. Ben Shyrock, though, got 14 points and 4 rebounds for the Wildcats. Crawfordsville beats Liberty Christian or Lafayette Central Catholic. I butchered that name. 56-55. Frontier beats DeMott Christian 59-38. Greencastle beats Owen Valley 78-47. Terre Haute South comes up just short in overtime, 62-54 to Lutheran. Linton Stockton beats Mitchell 78-52. Attica beats North Newton in overtime, 39-37. South Putt beats North Vermilion 54. Wrong number. 53-43. Southmont against Fountain Central 42-35. Mounties with the dub. Terre Haute North beats Evansville Harrison 67-52. And then the Vikings of West Vigo beat the North Central T-Birds 44-36. Now we got some middle school wrestling. Attica takes on Seeger in a duel. Seeger wins. Seeger beats North Vermilion in their duel. Now we got the Madam Mayhem. And we got some podium finishes here. Reagan Niemeyer, Autumn Coffey, Ariel Morrow, Kevonna Richter, Trinity Garten, Paisley Shelton, Autumn Taylor, Lily Kramer, Layla Dunn, Marley Burns, Azaria Cruz, Genesis Myers, and Macy Miller all took first place. And then in second place, we got Aria Keller, Harper Howard, Brooklyn Yoakum, Emma Partlow, Willow Craft, Haley Shannon, Aaliyah King, Aaliyah Cruz, Aaliyah Polson, and Savannah Adams all taking second. And then we got the Indy Nationals yet again. Middle school boys in first place, Josh Sanders, Carson Tenery from Red Cobra got first place. Isaac Hawk from North Vermilion got second. In the girls division, Ariel Morrow from Franklin Central and Hannah Beasley from Riverton Park. Now we got some North Clay girls action. Shout out to my buddy Jeremy Eisen, getting me the 8th grade stats. North Clay takes on Sullivan. The Knights win 32-27. Lauren Horn, 12 points. Jenna Archer, 8 points. Brooklyn Eisen and Violet Batson, 5 points. And Annie Rates got 2. North Clay against Honey Creek, 45-22. Knights get the dub. Lauren Horn, 14 points. Brooklyn Eisen, 12. Violet Batson, 11. Jenna Archer with 6. And Cora Woolery with 2. North Clay against West Vigo. The Knights win 42-5. Lauren Horn and Brooklyn Eisen got 12 points. A lot of talking here. Sorry. My voice ain't what it once was. Violet Batson had 8 points. Cora Woolery with 7. And Then we move on to Sullivan. North Clay against Sullivan yet again, and this is the WIC tournament. The Knights win 41-24. Lauren Horn with 12 points. Brooklyn Ison with 10. Violet Batson 8. Jenna Archer 6. And Cora Willery 5. Woo! That does it for the varsity special. It is time for that rookie report. All right. We got the Wabash River Rumble. And I got some pictures. We got some podium finishes. Where are we at here? All right. Everybody that was at the Wabash River Rumble is part of the Dinerverse. They are a club that feeds to one of the Dinerverse schools, so I'm going to be reading off a lot of names. We got the first place podium. The Alphas won across the board as a team. First place, Walker Wade. And then we got Braxton Sims. Where's he at? Right there. Braxton Sims takes first place. And then we have McKenna Hart. There she is with her brother. I'll be saying Jace. I'll be saying them in just a minute. Xander Pine, Brentley Fisher, Caden Esp, Con Esp, Brandon Wheeler, right there, the stud. Brandon Wheeler is a 5-time Wabash River Rumble champion. He's been in multiple weight classes and still comes out on top. Kid's beast. Axel Ireland from the Alphas. He took first place right there. Blaine Thornton, Jace Hart, RTO Los, Malin Wood, Colson Mankin, David Scott, Trip Bain, Connor Randolph, Colton David right there, taking the top spot, and Colt Randolph. Then in second place, Sawyer Riggin, Xavier Garner, Briar Hinkle, Ty Lawson, Liam Bain, Xavier Baker, Jackson Martin, Eli Foxworth, Hendricks Shannon, Kaysen Randolph, Brody Martin, Colton David, Colt Randolph. That's wow. Lane Marks Miller, Julie Mathis, Reno Reisman, and Malin Wood. Then we got the Indy Nationals for the last time, I promise. I promise the last time. Thank you, Carrie. I know your son's a beast. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know if you've heard that or not. Indy Nationals at the grade school level, first and second grade. We had 2. Mason Payton from Red Cobra and Briar Hendershot from North Vermilion took second place. In the third, fourth grade, Roman Cook from Prodigy took first place. Fifth and sixth grade, Benito Delgado from Red Cobra took second place. And then we got some basketball, the fifth grade junior Knights. Knights took on South Vermilion. The Knights win 41-26. Oliver Thompson leading the way, 11 points, 3 boards, a steal, and 3 assists. Charlie Weddle, 5 points, 6 boards, a block, and 3 assists. A.J. Johnson, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Hudson Madsen got 4 points and 2 boards. Carter Burnett got 8 points, 8 boards. Luke Harrison, 4 points and 3 boards. Easton Herbert, 2 points, 3 boards. Landon Zabo, 2 points and 5 boards. And then the Knights took on South Putt. The Knights win 29-16. Oliver Thompson got 9 points, 7 rebounds, and a cycle. Charlie Weddle, 6 points, 8 rebounds, and a cycle. A.J. Johnson, 3 points and 2 rebounds. Hudson Madsen got a rebound. Carter Burnett got 2 points and 5 boards. Luke Harrison, 2 points and 4 boards. Easton Herbert, 4 points, 3 boards. And Landon Zabo, 3 points and 2 boards. And Brandon Wheeler will be competing at the ISWA State Championship next weekend. Sweet. If it's on USA Bracketing, I'll be talking about him again. Back to the junior Knights. They move on to the championship this coming weekend. They will face Danville. So good luck to the junior Knights. And now we get to my favorite part of the show, the Red Velvet Power performers. And this week's power performers are Khalees Weiler from Richland County, Aaliyah Flitner from Richland County, Cambry Schultz from Northview, Nathan Sutherland from Greencastle, Carter Crum from Park Heritage, Jake Saltz from Seeger, Nate Rio from Avon, Dakota Willoughby from Red Hawk, Riley Walker from Darrowt North, Autumn Taylor from Franklin Central, Lila Dunn from Franklin Central, Joshua Sanders from Red Cobra, Hannah Beasley from Riverton Park, Brooklyn Ison from North Clay 8th grade, Brandon Wheeler from the Alphas, Colt Randolph from Fountain Central, Briar Hendershot from North Vermilion, Roman Cook from Prodigy, Benito Delgado from Red Cobra, Oliver Thompson from the 5th grade Knights. Congratulations to all the power performers. Keep working hard. And before we end the show, I'm going to thank the sponsors one last time. But before we end the show, if there's another club you're in, another sport, please reach out. The territory is always growing. We're always expanding. And thank you, Coach Henry. Some cool guy gave me this hat. But we're always growing our territory. We're always expanding, always getting bigger. So please, I'm on Game Changer. I go on Max Preps. I'm on USA Bracketing. Please reach out. I'd love to cover your club, your school, your sport. Sometimes you got to get your crowns out, really draw it, and really make it simple for me, like tennis. I don't know tennis at all. I'll do it. You got to tell me. So we're going to thank the sponsors one last time. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Keep pushing.